I'd like to make welcome to Southern Country, Baxter Black. How you doing?
Close enough. That was close enough,
That was
Mr.
close enough.
Sudzin. Good.
Baxter Black. That's
Yes,
you.
Hank,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah.
With that big X.
The big X.
BX.
Yeah.
Well,
Talk
welcome
me.
to Sudzin Country. I guess I should have said that. Herb, glad to have you here.
Good to have you on
Pleasure.
Southern Country.
It isn't often that we don't have people like him down here in Nashville. How many horses are in New Jersey?
There's a lot of horses. Well, we've got the racing.
Yeah,
We've
but
got a lot of racing.
do you know that the highest per density capita
Is
of
New
horses
Jersey.
is New Jersey?
Due
yes,
to the
ladies
racing
and gentlemen.
industry.
A lot of people think there's nothing there but criminals.
We have 3 or 4 tracks in New Jersey. Yeah, there's a bunch of them too. Why are you here?
Well, I'm here because I'm going to be a part of a tour called the Appalachian Tour next year that coincides with all of the sprint car races in NASCAR. And the whole idea is we have the story of how NASCAR began. And David Capasso's invented this, and these guys are putting it all together. I'm going to be the narrator. It'll be a live show in every town that NASCAR is the night before the big race. And it includes 3 things: moonshine, NASCAR, and bluegrass.
That's a good combination.
Yes, we're
Yes,
talking
it is.
about the Appalachian Trail.
They gelled together.
Yeah, that's a genius of the
I
thing.
know. I came up with a good one here.
So,
Once in a while, I get
yeah.
a good one off.
And I don't know what the website is, but
Okay.
if you can be looking for it. It's going
That's
to be.
it. It'll be on your website.
Yeah, it will. It will.
Well, it should be.
It should be. Yeah, it's going to start next year. We're going to
Good.
start in April, I think. And so when you're picking to go, because a lot of people show up there.
NASCAR is fast.
They're there for a couple of days early
Growing sport.
in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So the night before the big race, they can come to town and see the history of NASCAR.
All right, good idea. You're RFD-TV man.
Well, that's correct. rfd-tv,
Presently.
as we speak.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to rfd-tv. We need to get you on rfd-tv.
I'd love to be there.
You know what all it takes?
What to
A
take?
sponsor with a lot of money.
Well,
Okay.
we got to keep looking then.
Okay. Well, maybe you could do New Jersey tourism.
Yeah, that would be a cool thing to do.
I mean, you represent a New Jersey, and
do.
what other states did we go into?
I'm in New York City.
Whoa, my gosh. And you know, a lot of people where I live aren't sure where that is.
Where do you live?
I live in Arizona.
Okay.
Are you sure? He's not sure where that is.
No, I had to
either.
stop and think.
Well, I grew up in New Mexico, and for years,
Stop and
my
think about
relatives
that,
thought
too.
I was out of the country.
Yeah.
When are you going to
country?
move back to the States?
Well, we don't want to live in New Jersey.
They were from Okies. I mean, what
Good
could
thing
you
you're
do?
not in New Jersey.
What would happen to me?
You ought to
when-
see me go through Newark Airport with the hat on.
Well, yeah, but you know something?
There are not too many.
I always
The only
wa-
one there.
I always wave at a cowboy hat.
Nothing wrong with it.
No, sir. Watch this. Hey, Hank.
That'll work.
Yeah, and it works in airports.
That
And,
works. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't appreciate it. So where else does this boom? This is New York? Do you go to Washington, D.C.?
No.
Whoa.
We're on YouTube.
You talk about somebody.
We're in the World Wide Web,
That
of
is
course.
good. That's the
YouTube.
www.
www. Yeah.
Why don't we invent a WeTube?
Why don't we?
Me and you.
Why don't we?
Well, there's a
we.
Yeah, WeTube.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, it's YouTube.
Who's you? Who's you?
Yeah, well, I have MeTube. But
Well,
if I
who-
was with
who
you,
is
we
you?
could have WeTube.
You was too general.
I guess I feel like the Three Stooges, and I'm 2 of them. Who did your nose job?
The good Lord.
Did he?
The good Lord.
The good Lord has a
good
sense
Lord.
of humor, ladies and gentlemen.
You bet.
I have a
The
story
good
in one of
Lord.
my poems, a line
Talk
that
to me
says,
about it.
well, it's just one of the lines in the poems, and it says, like a frog stripped to the waist. That brings a visual picture, and then I say to people, you know, ladies and gentlemen, you can strip to the waist from either end. And if I took off my pants, you'd know what a frog looked like stripped to the waist.
Don't do it.
In that case, don't
Don't do
punch
it.
that button.
Don't do it.
Tell me about your latest CD.
I don't have one. How about you?
That's-
Tell me about your latest CD.
My latest CD is coming out in 1 week at baxterblack.com, except, of course, it's not a CD,
What would you call it?
a DVD,
Oh, we need DVDs.
which are visual CDs.
Yes, they are.
And
They've always been.
it shows me and my appearances on the Johnny Carson Show.
That's what the V is for. The V is for
was back in Columbus.
Video. DVD means video.
I thought it
Video
meant
means-
Victorville.
No.
Because they're all printed in Victorville.
Victorville's not in business anymore. Well, Rogers moved out of Victorville.
That's right, he did.
Yeah.
I am proud of you.
Yeah.
A lot of people would think you would
Moved to
have
Branson.
no geological
Sometimes
cognizance
I pull up
west
these
of the Mississippi.
geographical oddities, you know, that I come out with once in a
I don't know
while.
how you do it.
I don't know either.
Man.
Geographical oddity.
So that takes care of the two of the Stooges. Chickens were originally only left-winged.
Were they tougher on the left side than the right side?
Well, they all moved to Minnesota.
Oh,
And
okay.
what's the V state up there? Vermont.
Yeah, that's north of us.
Yes.
Yeah, the V state is Vermont. What's Vermont known for?
Citrus, I believe. Oranges, avocados,
Palm trees?
palm trees.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Grass
it.
skirts? Grass
Yes,
skirts?
that's right. I remember the Vermont
Yeah.
grass skirts.
Yeah, they were known for that. Grass
Well,
skirts. The hula dancing.
Well, the hula dancers didn't do a lot of personal grooming.
No,
and
they
you
didn't
could
have
sort
to.
of
The
pick them
skirts
out
were
'cause
there.
They,
That
well,
was
they don't
it.
shave their legs in the winter.
Don't have to.
No, they don't have to. They never show. I mean,
In
it's-
Vermont, you don't have to.
No.
Nope. Nope.
And
My
was the
show's,
la-
by the way, my show's in Vermont.
When was the last time you
Shows in
shaved
Vermont.
your legs? When you were in Vermont?
No, I don't think I've ever been to Vermont. Was I in Vermont?
Well,
No.
I
The
spoke.
show's in Vermont.
I spoke at a college up there.
Okay.
Except it was in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay. Well, you were close
It was
cousins.
famous, but I can't remember
That
the
was
name.
Fairtail relations.
Davenport. No, that's not it.
That was a sure tail
Dartmouth.
relation.
Dartmouth.
Dartmouth.
Yeah, Davenport's actually in Washington.
Is that true?
Davenport's
Okay.
also in Iowa for our
Yeah, it is.
geologically cognizant friends.
Okay. What do you do on RFD-TV?
Well, I teach dancing.
Oh, good. What do you teach? Clogging?
Well,
What is?
actually, he hasn't noticed, ladies and gentlemen, but
You
I'm
have boots on.
paralyzed on one side. So how could I dance? Well, I could
You-
clog,
you-
couldn't
you-
I? I have to
you
use my
just said it.
I had Uncle
That
Leonard.
would be an interesting one.
Uncle
to do.
Leonard, you know, he got diabetes, and he got a little sore on the end of his toe, and it wouldn't heal. It wouldn't heal. So finally, he went to the doctor because he was old. He was 85, and they cut his knee off right here, amputated.
Yeah.
And he was thrilled because it didn't hurt anymore. And he had this stomp, called it a stomp. He was in Oklahoma, and he would take it off and put it on for all his nieces and nephews
Yeah.
and stab it, you know.
Yeah.
And I saw him one day, and I went to visit because our birthdays were the same. And I said, Uncle Leonard, I can't. He could outwalk me. I said, 85 years old, you can walk better than I can, and you're singing and playing the fiddle. And he said, yep. He said, I'm not doing bad for a guy with 1 foot in the grave.
Okay. All right. That's a good
Hank?
one. That's a good one.
Call me anytime, Hank. Just
How are
come.
they going to get a hold of you? Website.
BaxterBlack.com.
There you go. Can't get better than that. RFD-TV.
You can tune me in.
What did you do before RFD-TV? Before we're going to wrap up here another minute.
Are you ready?
Yeah. What do you do before RFD-TV?
I'm going to give him a clue. I'll give him 3 seconds to guess.
Go ahead.
I was a large animal veterinarian.
Oh,
So I'm putting on a
Dr. Baxter.
putting on a plastic sleeve
Yeah,
and
I'm putting it in. Yeah, I've
palpating cows, horses, and anything else that needed preg tested.
They have the long the rubber glove that goes up
That's
here and
correct.
straps on here.
We call them a plastic sleeve.
Yeah, plastic sleeve. I know. I've seen the vet use it. I've seen the vet use it already.
Yes. Have you? Well, you haven't done anything like that.
No, but the
personally.
vet
Okay.
had it.
I'm glad.
Yeah, yeah.
I happen to have a
In
plastic
my
sleeve
former life,
in my
I've
pocket.
seen the vet.
Well, that's what
I
I do.
don't want to see it.
Okay.
I haven't seen one in
blame you.
40 years.
No.
No.
No. And you know, there's always a place where a latex glove is not enough.
RFD-TV guy right here.
Yeah. And
Been
a
a
pleasure,
pleasure.
my friend.
Been a pleasure having
You're
fun
a
with
clever
you.
man.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on Southern Country. Back to Black right here in Southern Country. Thank you very much, sir.